to Ramelle Carter's Live. Today we want to discuss leaving our hearts in situationships or relationships as we call it now. Situationships? Where did that come from? We want to discuss situationships or relationships, however you want to deal with it. Okay, I'm hearing about these things. I have a friend, you know, a friend of a friend. We are in San Francisco. You know that wonderful song, I left my heart in San Francisco. Some of us have left our hearts in situationships, or if you want to say relationships. We have left our hearts there. Our heart is there. It can't come back. It's not going to come back. No, you'll bounce back. Don't give it a second thought. You will bounce back from these, kind of occurrences in your life. We all bounce back. Remember, we are survivors. www.wearesurvivors.com. That is my website. Ramelle Carter is the blog. And this is a blog talk show. Welcome to the show. Well, I've been hearing things, hearing different little things. Let me go ahead with the ear. Hearing things about older women dating younger men. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a minute. It's not something wrong or we're not having technical difficulties. This July, I had the show about July birthdays. I didn't tell how old I am. I'm gonna tell because I have to tell. I can't keep it a secret. If I keep it a secret, that's gonna not make me a good person. So I know I'm a good person. So I'm gonna tell you that this past July, last month, I turned 49 years old. 49 years old. Yes, of course, black don't crack. I am an older woman who dates younger men because that's what I attract. The thing with me is I don't lie about my age. I don't lie. I don't. I mean, why lie about your age when, with a lie, the truth is going to eventually have to come out. It's going to come out. You can't stop it. So I say, just be upfront. Be upfront about, okay, I was driving in my car and I see this younger man. When I say younger, it was like maybe 18 or 19. I'm driving along and he's standing at the bus stop. And, he gives me the eye. I see him. He sees me. I'm thinking, a dirty old woman thinking, maybe I should pull over and see what's on this young man's mind. I didn't do that. Are you kidding? I did not pull over because the good side of me, good old side of me. Now this is the bad side of me thinking, pull over and talk to that young man. See what's on his mind. Maybe you guys have this wonderful connection. Now, let me tell you again, this guy is around maybe 18, 19 years old. I'm 49. I decided that's not a good thing. Don't let me pull over and this be a mistake. This is a mistake. A child old enough to be my child. Now, I'm not going to go that far, okay? I may go as young as 30, only if the other guy wants to, see what I'm about, see what kind of person I am. We become mutually on the same wavelength, we vibe with each other, then yes, I will pursue. And let the chips fall where they may. Many of us want to date and meet the man or woman of your dreams, right? Say somebody 20, dating somebody 20. If you're not mutually connected, it's not going to work. Let's say a 30-year-old is with somebody who's 30 also. If there's no mutual connection, it's not going to work. Even someone 40, dating or married to someone 40, if there's no commonality or mutuality amongst each other, it's not going to work out. I'm on the subject of dating because we're in San Francisco. You leave your heart wherever or with whomever you meet. Older women dating younger men. In my case, yes, I'm going to talk about myself. In my case, again, it has to be mutuality. I'm not going to lie about my age or say, you know what, I'm 35. Come on. Why would I do that? I could do that. It's very easy. But I don't want to drown myself in that type of deception. And it's not right for the other person. You lead the person on thinking something and it's not what it is. Maybe you'll finally fess up later. Okay, you finally fess up later. But that person is not going to trust you. There's going to be trust issues. Too, that's another thing about me. I'm upfront about how I feel. And that could be a challenge because some people don't want you to tell them how you feel. Over 30 is cool. If they're over 30 is great or okay. I don't go below that. Situationships or relationships, which I don't like to discuss that. It's really nobody's business. YouTube, one of our great social media platforms, YouTube. There's so many YouTube videos about relationships, about the older women, younger men. It's all over the place about men and women, how we get along, how we don't get along, breakups, makeups, mishaps, all of that. It's nothing new under the sun. Jennifer Lopez is dating Alex Rodriguez, and she's older than him. She's 50, and he is 45. So 5 year difference. That's not bad. And they love each other, be down for you, and if you're gonna be down for that person. I may send a text message that says, hey, I'm not feeling the vibe, or I will say something that, may be a little out of line. I will say it in a text, what I've experienced in the past. I'm not gonna let it be a repeat. Now I will say this because I'm a woman. Some women like a challenge like that. They do like a challenge. They will challenge a man. And it's not all negative. It's not all negative. It's just that they are going to speak their mind constantly, constantly, constantly. You may think, the man's going to think, oh, this is nagging. This is nagging me. Why is she nagging me? No, she just likes the challenge. She is going to try to, make sure that she is the one in charge. She wants to be in charge. She wants to be the boss. Now, not every woman is bossy. And don't get it twisted that it's Black women that do this, do not get that twisted. It's not just Black women who want to be bossy. It's women in general. Because we have this, that's another thing. We have this misconception that Black women are bossy. We as Black women, we just want to be bossy. We just boss everyone around. We nag, we do this, we do that. We can't make our men happy. That is so far from the truth. I mean, look at what's going on with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. I'm not downing interracial relationships. I'm for anybody who's in love. I'm not against interracial relationships. Anybody can be in love with anybody. But don't just think that it's a certain group or it's a certain culture that's gonna do this and gonna do that. I know it happens. Most things that happen in all cultures. It's not just this culture is this way or this culture is this way. Don't think like now she has him and he's making her cry. He's making things, not that I'm against Kanye West. I love Kanye West. He is one of my favorite hip hop artists. I'm not against Kanye West. But he was taking his wife through some turmoil and she, she speaks her mind to him. Tiger Woods, remember Tiger Woods and his wife? She she took that golf, smashed that car. She showed that she's not going to take it. And she got a divorce and she got a lot of money. You have to let go. You have to just let go. I hope this really speaks to you. I hope this speaks to someone. Just let go. And if you let go and you didn't win, you left your heart in San Francisco. This friend of a friend, she's telling me that she's dating this guy, and he's there. There's about 5 or 6 year age difference with them. 5 or 6 years. That's it. For some reason, this guy thinks this her mind is warped. Like he's for some reason thinking she's crazy. Like she's in a movie. Now she's been through some of the things that I've been through. She's been through abuse or an abusive relationship. And with that, this guy that she's dating is thinking that, something's wrong with her. And it's not how it is, or at least this is how she feels. She feels that he thinks that something is wrong with her, like she's crazy or her mind is warped. Because the thing is with texting, texting, TXTING, texting. Texting is a form of communication. We all text. That's part of the whole dating thing, the whole dating game, if you want to call it that. We text each other. And sometimes these texts can be read or the communication is out of context. Many men don't want to have that attachment. They don't want to be attached to a woman. They don't want to feel like they're in a relationship. And we just have to deal with it. We as women, some, whether you're LGBTQ, I'm sure many of us deal with texting and how, sometimes the communication can get out of context. You have to love yourself. You can't make someone love you, even though we try. We do. You can't make someone love you. They have to just want to love you, and they also have to want to be in a relationship. A lot of times, women, we get mixed messages. We're not sure. Are we in a relationship? Are we boyfriend and girlfriend? We want that title, don't we? Don't we, ladies? We want that title. I could have been negative and said, "Girl, just leave him. Just leave him today. Leave him today before he shoots you in your foot or both your feet. Don't let him shoot you in both your feet. Just leave him alone. Okay? It's not that serious. You can move on." They were walking. They walked into a store. He walked into the store. They both walk into the store. And once they get their snacks and they're all feeling cozy and comfy together, he all of a sudden says, "Hey, I left my phone in the store." So he runs back into the store. Now, come on. She knows that he didn't leave his phone in the store. He actually went to text another girl. He just had to text another girl because, some women, you have to check in. Come on, check in. Come on. I need checked in today. These men have to check in, or these women have to check. Even though we're in this land where there's so much communication around us, there's phones, there's landline phones, there's cell phones, there's DM, there's Zoom, there's Skype, there's tons of ways to communicate. Like you're on your radar, you're just like, ooh, there he is. Ooh, there he is. There he is. There he is. I know where he is. I know where he is. What's so great about meeting up face to face is that you get to talk about those text messages that you have sent where somebody may have thought something that wasn't Harvey is like the man when it comes to all of that. And he had his show. A lot of women were saying, "Hey, I don't hear from him. He doesn't text me. He texts me once and that was it." That's because they don't want the attachment. They don't want to be attached. They want to be free and be with who they want to be with. They want to test the waters. They don't want to have, or they may not be ready for a relationship with women. Society has a problem with older women dating them. I don't know why people, when they're in a relationship with somebody and they want to maybe make it work with this other person, there's always someone with something negative saying something in their ear. Always something negative, never nothing positive. Now, with younger women dating older men, it seems society never has a problem with that. The male friends of the older man always says, "Hey, where can I get one like her?" Imagine a woman who's 62 and dating a man 26. Society will be all over that. Yes, girlfriends do say stuff. Yes, girlfriends do talk to the other friends. Like my girlfriend was talking to me about this guy. Girlfriends do talk to their friends. Don't think they don't. A lot of men don't like it when women have a lot of friends because they know they're going to talk. They're going to say something negative about him. Say, "Oh, he doesn't have a job? What? He ain't working? And you with him? Girl, you need to leave him. You need to leave him because pretty soon he don't have no job. He will never get a job. He will never get a job. You need to leave him, and that's it. Just call it a day, girl. Just call it a day. Just call it a day." Tell these men right now, yes, women, we do talk about you. We not gonna say it to your face, but yes, we say it behind closed doors. We are gonna talk. We are gonna say things. So I'm just letting you know. I know guys talk to guys too. Okay, guy friends get together just like you guys get together. "Oh, this girl is this. Oh, this girl did this. Oh, what this girl did." You guys talk to if a girl, or if you like a girl. Shameful if you like a girl and her girlfriend doesn't like you. And she starts talking, saying, "What? He ain't working? He not working, girl. You paying off bills, you paying this." Don't let, because women just people in general that are going to say something negative about that, especially if the man doesn't work. He's not working. Now, if the woman's not working, it's different because the man is supposed to take care of the woman. And, not that some women just don't work. Some women, the men don't, in their lives, don't want them to work, and that's okay. But because we're nurturers, we're always working. Our minds are working, our hearts are working. We're always working. Women are always working. So yes, that's the thing. We're gonna always be nurturers. We're gonna always be supportive and things like that. We work all the time. It doesn't stop for us. Now, it can work if a man doesn't work and the woman works. It can work. That happens. I mean, that in some situations, because the reason why it can work is because he's probably doing things, making maybe he cleans the house, maybe he takes care of the kids, he's there for her, you know, rubs her feet when she gets off work, says, hey, I'll take care of this. Some of the bills. I'm saying that some of the bills that come in, they'll say, "Oh, I'll take care of this. I'll go work here, or I'll do this job, and we'll be fine. We'll be fine." Even a woman making $80,000 a year. Just imagine a woman making $80,000 a year. She meets a man, and he's not working. He doesn't try to do anything. He watches TV all day, or maybe she comes home and the house is not clean, the the dishes are everywhere, and then that's a problem. She's worked all day and she comes home, there's no food on the table for her. Let's call it relationship, not situationship. Situationships are for people that are not mature. You're just not mature. You just haven't matured yet. And you're not ready for a relationship. We understand. It's not nothing to get in a bind about. And they're still looking, they're still searching, they still want to catch that freak train. That freak train. They want to catch that freak train. Oh yeah. The freak of the week is gonna come off that freak train. If you are in a situationship or relationship, just try to make sure that there is mutuality or commonality. If things do get twisted, all you have to do is talk about it. All you have to do is talk about it, especially if you want to talk about it, it can work. All you gotta do is go to www.wearesurvivors.com. I love Instagram. I'm on Instagram, YouTube. I am on Facebook, and I am on Pinterest, as well as Twitter at Real Ramelle. Please follow me on all my social media platforms. Ramelle Carter blog is live. I left my heart in San Francisco. I left my heart